Simply Safe Home Security, most reliable, no contracts or hidden fees. Get free shipping, 60-day risk trial, simplysafecolin.com, C-O-L-I-N, simplysafecolin.com. Like sometimes in your life, there are just simply new realities. I live in California. Our gas is $4.50 a gallon. I can complain about it. That's my new reality. If I don't want to spend a lot of money on gas, I got to drive, I got to hitchhike, I got to walk. But that's my new reality. Going to an airport now, lines are longer, economy's good, more people are flying, security measures have been heightened over the last 10 years. The new reality, you can complain about it all you want, but the new reality is get to an airport earlier. So I'm watching Tua and Joe Burrows on Saturday, but specifically Tua. I'm watching Sam Darnold yesterday. I'm watching Kyler Murray. I'm watching Lamar Jackson. And I'm watching Dak last night. The new reality is we've got to stop treating quarterback like an either-or. Either you've got a pocket guy or I've got a mobile athlete. I want both. I'm not interested in statues. We have a new reality in this league, and you're really seeing it this weekend. Outside of the Dallas Cowboys, there are very few elite offensive lines, and the Cowboys drafted their offensive line from places like LSU, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, power running teams. And a lot of those offensive linemen have been in the league 7 years. College football is no longer a power running. LSU throws the ball over the field. Alabama throws the ball over the field. Clemson, these are traditional power running. They're throwing the ball over the field. And because of that, the offensive linemen in college football now are all in these spread offenses. They're not road graders. So offensive line play is deteriorating badly in this league. We thought the Rams had a good O-line 2 years ago. It's a mess. I mean, there's Dallas and there's everybody else. And I'm watching old Phillip Rivers Thursday night. I'm watching Jared Goff. I'm watching Breeze. And those guys, I mean, if they don't have an offensive line, they're not the same player. Being elusive now, I'm watching Sam Darnold yesterday. The Jets' offensive line is a tragedy. He is just making stuff happen out of nothing. Now, Lamar Jackson played against Cincinnati, but, I mean, Darnold was spectacular. Kyler Murray yesterday, running for his life. That game is a blowout without Kyler Murray. I am blown away by him. And Darnold and Kyler Murray, Darnold's numbers, if you didn't watch that game, you have no understanding of it. Even his best plays running for his life. Kyler Murray got jobbed at the end of that game. There was a pass interference they didn't call. Arizona should have had a chance to win that game late. I'm not even looking for either or anymore. If my pocket guy can't move, I'm out. And, I mean, you watch the Chargers and you're like, that doesn't work anymore. And it's easy to say you're overreacting. I don't think I am. Now, I still like Jared Goff. But because they spent so much money on Todd Gurley early and Goff and Brandon Cooks and Jalen Ramsey very soon, they're not going to be able to have an elite offensive line. And so I'm watching that Saturday LSU-Bama game, and I'm like, Joe Burrows, yeah, the throwing part's great. But the fact that he's an all-state basketball player and he can move around, I'm like, Washington's got a great quarterback. He can't move. You got to be able to move now. We have a new reality in the NFL. Offensive line play stinks. And the Cowboys is the exception, and they got their guys mostly from power-running football teams that don't mostly exist in college football. When LSU Bama get into a shootout, college football is officially changed. Nick Saban can't stop anybody now with a good quarterback. He can't stop anybody. So that's one thing. And by the way, ask yourself this. What's easier to do? Fix your offensive line with 5 guys, or just draft a kid that can move around a little bit and teach him, like Lamar and Dak, okay, I need you to be a little more of a pocket guy, because I saw Dak in college. I thought he was Tebow with a better arm. Dak's getting better. We're gonna give you the weapons. We're gonna run the football a little bit. It's like social media. Stay current or you disappear. You got to stay current. And I'm seeing an NFL league right now. Darnold and Kyler Murray yesterday were sensational. Colin right, Colin wrong, top of next hour. I got a lot of stuff going on. For the record, tonight's Monday Night Football game is going to be spectacular. San Francisco and Seattle play. I'll go back to LSU Bama one more time. Is that what is so exciting in this league right now to me? And Lamar's is crazy. I worry that how long can it last? I've always said running quarterbacks work. They just don't last very long. But when I sat and watched college football Saturday, I'm like, I think the first 3 picks in the draft are going to be quarterbacks. I think they're all going to work. They're all going to be good. It is an incredibly exciting time right now in football in America. And I'm watching Lamar, and I'm watching Kyler, and I'm watching Darnold, and I'm watching Dak. And I'm like, I love this football. I love the quality of football on Saturdays. I love it on Sundays. No huddles, more plays. I can remember years ago going to a game in Seattle, Washington. It was Boise State and Washington. And I turned to my friend Brian and I said, oh my God, there were no huddles today. I'm like, I'd never been to a football game live with no huddles. And we sat there and there must have been 95 plays. And I'm like, this is incredible. It's just play after play after play. And now you've added a dimension. College football's all spread out. And the quarterbacks now coming in the NFL are all great athletes. This thing's only going to get crazier. I mean, Cam Newton almost feels old school. Old, beat-up Cam. Cam, 6 years ago, we were like, Cam's like, I've never seen anything like Cam. He and Big Ben were revolutionary. Now they just look old and beat up. I think football right now has never been more fun to watch at the quarterback position. Colin right, Colin wrong, coming up on a Monday next.